Yo, what's up? David Piersaul here from Thieves Productions, and today we're gonna dig into this What It Is, Kyle official music video. If you don't know, my favorite director is Jacob Owens, hence another Jacob Owens film coming out, I'm watching it. Jacob Owens isn't my favorite director because of his content that he creates. It's more so on his business model and how he pushes his products. Not only is he giving back to the community by making affordable in-camera effects lens filters with his company Prism Lens FX, but he's also doing stuff with locations. He's having locations that you can rent out in I think in the Arizona and LA areas. He also owns Tropic Color, which is a LUT company for, everyone has a LUT company, but that's super dope. I just love how he really operates, but it's not typical to what we see from the typical YouTube filmmaker, which is where he started from. He has actual businesses. He's created his own craft. He's not had to worry about other people coming up. He's very much open to sharing his secrets and his ideas and helping everyone improve. And for that reason, I respect him. And he's just a nice guy from what I've seen on at least from social media. I don't know him, but he directed this video, Kyle, What It Is, and we're gonna watch it, react to it first, then we're gonna run it back and try to guess on or talk about some of the technical review stuff. Before we get started, we gotta set the ambience. That means to get your tea ready. Look at that frame right there, that was nice.
If that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby, I won't shed no tears. If that's what it is, if you gotta go, I hope you're happier with him. If that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby, I'll still be right here. If that's what it is. It's
interesting to see a perspective of Kyle from this angle. I guess to see Kyle from this perspective.
And the shit you texting got me feeling pain. Yeah, when you know I can change. Tell me that you ain't done said the same. Yeah, now and then you know I make mistakes.
Jacob Owens, the handheld king.
You know everybody made mistakes.
Ooh.
Yeah, but you don't feel the same. It shouldn't have to be that way. But hey, if that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby.
I'm noticing there's a lot of shots where it's coming in, like it's whenever the song has a certain type of change to it, the dolly that starts from a wide and goes into a tight, which I feel it, so it works. Sometimes a lot of things about editing and the way you shoot it is all about feeling. Like a slow dolly in is gonna feel a little bit more epic than I don't know. There's a lot of shots that look less epic, but.
I won't shed no tears. If that's what it is, if you gotta go, I hope you're happier with him. If that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby, I'll still be right here.
Yo, this is a different song for Kyle, and it bops. That's the thing.
If that's what it is,
I'm used to that very like happy-go-lucky, optimistic personality. I love it though because it opens up a vulnerability side of him, which I feel like will always help grow an artist past what they've already done. People love to feel relatable to them.
If that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby, I won't shed no tears. If that's what it is.
Yo, but the budget must not have been too high though, because it seems as if this is pretty self-explanatory as far as couple locations, being the balcony, pretty much all inside this condo. Oh well, spoke too soon. And the beach. They got that diffusion filter. What a beautiful shot of her with that Jeep. Nice. Nice. Yo, I like this. It was simple. Kind of dug into the quarantine thing with the whole house. I don't know if that's what they were going for, but see you when I'm famous. Directed by Jake. Yo, so I mean, the video was actually, I mean, it was all right. Like, it looked good. It's a Jacob Owens, you know, it looks good. It has nice composition. I appreciated a lot of the flares, the colors, the composition between, you know, where Kyle was relative to the room he was in, and the thirds that they used. I thought that the lighting was, and the color palette, all that stuff was good. The video though, I mean, it was just him in a house texting, and he was writing lyrics and recording a song. Like, he was being re-inspired by the breakup that he was going through, and pretty much just, this is what it is, you know, I'll see you when I'm famous type thing. Which, okay, yeah, that's a dope concept, but you know, it's not anything super new, but I really like it. Super dope video. Let's run it back. Let's check out some of the technical stuff. We'll talk about lighting. I don't think there's too much to talk about here, but we'll try to touch the bases. Since it is like only a few locations, we'll make it quick. All right, let's do it. You know what I like about this intro shot is it's very ominous. It keeps, like, I remember when I watched it, I was like, okay, what is about to happen? And it's all just her leaving a house, right? You don't know that until it's all one take, and you don't know that until it pans over back to Kyle, where he's just like looking out at her. But I really like this little separation of the background right here with this light. It looks super dope. And there's like some fountain over here. Where the heck are they? What kind of house is this? But yeah, it looks good. It looks like what, like 48 frames per second or something like that? I don't think it's a full 60. The colors, man. I don't know if they shot anamorphic on this at all. Nice. Yeah, that one take.
If that's what it is.
Let's keep going. Let's get through a little bit. Yeah, so I'm actually impressed at the usage of, I mean, it looks nice. Jacob really let I don't know if he DP'd this, but the team really just dug into the idea that there is a bright sky out there, that it's overexposed. They're not really caring too much about it being, you know, seeing the sand, seeing the water. They just let that be a primary source of light, and not worrying too much about blowing up the highlights. It looks nice. It rolls off the frame really nice, which I really appreciate. I'm assuming he's using his diffusion filters. But I think with a normal camera, you would see all that ugly, like, fringing and just weird, ugly flares that you wouldn't want to see with a normal lens without any, you know, filters or the right type of settings on your camera. So this is, I mean, it's done tastefully is what I'm trying to say. Let's continue.
It is. If you gotta go,
probably have something in here filling him in, like a nice 12 by 12 bounce or something.
If you gotta leave me, baby, I'll still be right here. If that's what it is.
So I don't know how I feel about that. I do like this frame. I think it's really milky in its tones and its coloring. But I'm not sure how I feel about the green shirt. I feel like it could have been separated a little bit more. That's just my opinion. But you know, it is kind of a drowsy, like, depressing scene. So actually, it might fit. Who knows? That's just kind of my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
If that's what it is.
Looks great regardless, but
now you know I'm getting on this plane. And the shit you
I like that shot.
Got me feeling pain. Yeah. When you know I can change.
Well, yeah, actually, that color of the shirt lends itself to Kyle's brand, but also not, you know, being overly into the colorful thing, since it is kind of a sadder song. So in that sense, I appreciate it.
Tell me that you ain't done said the same. Yo, now and then you know I make mistakes.
Let's skip through a little bit.
You don't feel the same. Have to be that way. But hey, if that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby, I won't shed no tears.
You know, this, okay, so he's out. Is that still the balcony? I'm not sure.
If that's what it.
Yeah, I love how they shot directly towards the light here. It's a very interesting choice to do, but it looks fine. Like, that's the thing. They shot directly towards the bright window, and it just comes around, wraps around his face in a very pleasing way.
It is. If you got it. If that's what it is. If that's that's what it is, if that's what.
Yeah, we had light directly shooting at the lens too. It was I think that they shot this video in like 2 or 3 hours. Like, it looks like, I mean, the sun doesn't stay there for too long. You know what I mean?
It is. Look, I will always be your friend for sure, though. With or without comments on your photos. Yep, if you abort the mission, leave a nigga Han Solo. I still wear your ring.
I love the motion of that one.
Once again, I'm getting
right there, yeah. There's something weird. It's like going up and down. It's really nice. Yo, I forgot about this spot. This is dope. I wonder if this is a real, did they rent this or something? Because this, I love the old, whatever you call this, like the diffused glass 80s vibe.
You texting got me feeling strange. Yeah, cause you don't feel the same. I'm sorry that it feels that way. But hey, if that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby, I won't shed no tears. If that's what it is, if you gotta go, I hope you're happier with him.
All right, I'll say, yeah, I wanted to see this. So this is really nice. Obviously polarizer on this one, but it's just a simple shot on the hood. It looks really nice. The lighting is really nice. I'm assuming maybe they have some very soft, like credit card size light on top of the windshield up here, kind of filling in his forehead. You can see how it's kind of brighter than the rest of his face right here, creating that almost triangle. That looks nice, and maybe like a feel from just natural light on here to fill in like his shadows over here. But other than that, I mean, pretty simple shot. I do like the reflection of what looks to be palm trees on the window.
If that's what it is, if you gotta leave me, baby.
Yo, this shot is nice.
I'll still be right here. If that's what it is.
They definitely have a bounce on him right here. I mean, they're shooting directly at the sun.
If that's what it is.
Yeah, there's not much more than that. I think I'm gonna end it there. Yo, this video is super nice, super easy to do. The concept, I think, was, you know, it was exactly what it needed to be. It's simple. The guy, this is what it is. You left me, I'm just gonna keep recording, and yeah, I'm hurting, but I'm just gonna make it and keep doing it until I'm famous. And pretty much, you know, you're gonna miss me when I'm famous. That whole idea, the concept, okay, but it's Jacob Owens quality. It has all the bells and whistles. I really enjoy it in that sense. And man, it's dope. It's dope. It's a dope video. Most of all, am really impressed with Kyle's ability to be. I know he has vulnerable songs, but I'm very much used to the very popular songs where he's not being as vulnerable. He's being the super duper Kyle, like high energy type guy. But in this one, I really appreciate what he's done here, and it's very relatable. And it's also a bop. He's not trying too hard. It's hard. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll talk about it in the Discord if you're there. But anyways, until next time, peace.
Sheesh. Champagne bottle by the key. When I pull out, you hear a screech. Heard that you thought you had me beat. Bitch, I got tricks on my sleeve. Yeah, watch how I maneuver through the streets. Ayy, had to keep my friends and enemies on a leash. Ayy, old friends switched up, now they